Welcome back to day 14 of learning Python. In this video, we are going to learn about conditional statements. Things are really going to be spice up now because we are going to talk about conditionals. What exactly are conditionals? Conditionals are basically basic logic building blocks in our Python program. Let's see in them action. I will just create pin.py. We'll talk about if statement first. Sometimes you want to do particular task based on the condition, right? For example, like if it is not raining outside, you might go for movie. Sometimes if it is a raining outside, you might have to take umbrella. So you are taking the umbrella. This particular action depend on whether it's raining outside or not. In very simple way, if let us say a value of a is greater than 5, you might want to execute some line of code. And if value of a is not greater than particular number, you might not want to execute some other line of code. And this is where conditional statement come to your rescue. Let's see them in action. Maybe okay, I will give a equal to some random number. Then I will mention if age is greater than 18 colon, so it whatever if I print now, it should be inside the code, inside of this if statement. So I'll just print, maybe you can drive. That is done. The space here is called as indentation, we discussed earlier in the past videos. So if I print this one, okay, I didn't put age here, right? I mentioned a, okay, nothing happened. Why? Because the age is equal to 4. Here if statement says if age is greater than 18, then only print you can drive. If not, there is nothing code. So if I type it as a 45, if I try to run this code, you can see you can drive. In this condition, the age is more than 18. So this print statement is executed. Whatever I print inside this if statement, it will be executed only the if statement is executed. I mean, if I try to print maybe thank you again, you can write thank you. But if I put maybe less than 18, that is 6 maybe, you can see that nothing is printed. For that, maybe if we try to print something at the out of the indentation, maybe end of the program, if I try to run this one, you can see here age is 6, so it is if statement is not completed. I mean, it ran from here and it's less than 18, so this print statement is not executed. It moves to next part, that is print end of the program. Then you can see end of the program is printed. Let's talk about if else. If else dot py. Let's take another example for the if else. Maybe age equal to, we'll use input method, maybe nt input. Here we'll take the age and we'll convert it to integer. Then we'll add an if statement. If age is greater than 18, we'll add colon, then indentation automatically. Then you can maybe press the same as earlier, you can drive. Then what if the statement is not covered? We'll use else, we'll use print. Here you cannot drive. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, it's asking enter your age. I'll mention 70 maybe. Okay, I can drive. Maybe 45 I will enter. Okay, I will run again and I will enter 45 maybe. Yeah, I can drive. Let's try now lesser than 18. Maybe 12. Oh, you cannot drive. So what happens here is, first the age variable will take on the input from the user. First I have entered 45. If I take an example of 45, it will go through the if statement 18 and 45. 45 is of course is greater than 18. So this print statement is executed. After that it will not do anything because the execution is already done. So again if I enter 12, it is converted to integer. Now it will check, is it greater than 12? No, it's not greater than 12. So here it will go through the second line. Else it will not check any conditional here. It will just else means it will print whatever the remaining part. So print you cannot drive is printed here. This is the example of if else statement. What if I add print statement outside the this if and else statement? It's simple. Print end of the program. It will print whatever the conditional met, because I can show you once. If I enter some random number 30, you can drive is executed. At the end it will print end of the program. Even if I put less than 12 also, it will print the end of the program. Okay, let's talk about if elif else statement. If okay, let's start with the another example. For the elif, maybe again we'll use the same int input, then again enter your age. We'll print type the if statement. If age is greater than 18 colon, it should print you can drive. Okay, you can drive. Then we'll outside the if statement will print elif. If age equal to 18, what should be printed? um Maybe print, let's schedule an interview maybe. Yeah, otherwise what we can do is, now if not, no statements are met, we'll print else print you cannot drive. Okay, let's see what happens. Let me enter my age, maybe 56. You can drive. Okay, let me run again. Maybe I'll put 18 this time. Let's see. Let's schedule an interview. Okay, that's correct. Let me check with maybe 10. You cannot drive. Okay, that's correct. That's what we expected. Actually, we can add as many as elif statement. Maybe we can show you an example. Elif, maybe if age equal to 0, print. Okay, didn't put the colon. So now print maybe You just born. Maybe let's see. Let's try to enter 0. You just born. See, we can add however elif statement here. I hope it was clear. This is it for day 14 of learning Python. Let's learn about match cases in day 15 of learning Python. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.